Rocket Pat here. Alright guys, I think this is going to be our number 5 of our update on our hot rod waste oil shop heater. I gotta ask, man, I know there's been a couple of comments about choo-choos and boilers and all that, but does anybody see Blaster? Anybody? Who runs Watertown? I see Blaster. I think we're gonna name this thing Blaster. Think about that one. Anybody let me know if y'all see Blaster. Anyway, up to the update. Alright, last night was Friday. Y'all saw me cut out the other plate that we needed. Today, I took both the plates and clamped them together and ground them so that they were uniform. And I got the fronts cut off where I want them to go down level. Last night I did a bunch of grinding. It was grinding it down. I think I went through 2 concerts here, getting all the little pipes cut and ground down to where, well, so that I have space in there for my deal. This is the one that had that plug in it, and man, that took forever to get that plug out of there. That was screwed in there. It wasn't coming out. I couldn't get it out, so I had to cut it and grind it and everything. That took forever. So I need to go get a hole saw for that deal so I can patch it up. I'll show y'all one day, or maybe I'd even show you and just fix it. But I got one more pipe that needs to go in. The other thing that I've done is what's going to happen since I've got the upper plate and I've got my lower plate. I haven't got it up here yet. Might have to cut that one in half at the back to get it to slide up. But the leftovers, I'm going to use these to go right here, and this is going to be my separator between my upper chamber and my lower chamber. So the scrap on that was up in the front is going to get moved to the side, and that's going to be our like I said, it's going to be to separate the upper and lower chamber, because remember that air is going to flow one direction on the bottom and one direction at the top. That way I get air coming out both sides of the heater. Okay, if I did it just back and forth, I'd end up with air only on one side, so I had to split it to get it to go the way I want it to go. So I started mocking up how the outside's going to look, and now that I got that, we start taking some measurements and start getting our panels right. At the back over here, I've decided, instead of having this nice square turn that you can't really, I don't know if you're going to be able to see the scribe mark, but basically we're going to come right along this line right here, and I'm going to cut this off and we're going to make it round, and then we're going to go over there to my shrinkers and we're going to shrink a piece of sheet metal to go around this curve on this thing. Let me come around the other side so I can show you. So we'll basically be flat up here, and I haven't exactly decided how the air is going to discharge, but I got an idea how I'm going to do it. So because like I said, the air is going to come out finally on these 2 upper ones, and over on this side the 2 lower ones, and then I'll chamber it up so it can come out. In here you'll be able to see there's a curvature that I'm going to go for right there around the outside of this tank, and I've got plenty of room in there for the air to circulate the way I want to. And once I get that center plate that goes this way, then I'll start putting partitions in to direct the air through the tank the way I want it to go. Alright guys, that's all I got done. I know it's not looking like a whole lot, but you know, that's kind of one of those things that at first it looks like a whole lot's getting done, but then you get to the point where a lot of little details get done, and it really doesn't really look like a whole lot got done. But anyway, all I got to say is, who runs Watertown? Talk to y'all next time. Y'all keep rocking and a-rolling and a-rolling and a-rocking, and I'm going to keep grinding it down. Watertown! Mr. Blaster! Mr. Blaster!